Hey, everybody. It's Eri from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan and XRP. It is trading at 61 cents. It's in a very bullish zone in its technical score. Many expect that there's going to be a decision this week from Judge Torres. If there is a bump in the price, I'm going to take some profit. Yeah, as I usually do. According to Santiment, new XRP addresses have had some spikes since July 17th. That means that there are people that are opening up wallets. That usually means new buyers. Kramer has turned bearish on BTC today. Yeah, that's a good thing. If you believe in the inverse Kramer effect, Bitcoin then should look strong. And it is. It has moved up closer to 70,000, up in the last 24 hours from 67,055. I think you're going to see it roll over to 70, probably before I even finish recording this video. One of the reasons why I feel so bullish is, look at this. BlackRock bought 11,291 Bitcoin this week. Only 2,250 were mined. And do as I usually do, which is checking on the price of the $99 issued Trump trading cards. The most recent sale today is one that sold for $708 Matic, and that's about $370. So it's holding its range quite good for the NFT space. If you watched my video from yesterday, you know that I reported on the Harris campaign seeking some advice from Ripple, Coinbase, and also Circle in their request to reset with the crypto companies. Cameron Winklevoss was quick to post that he puts out a big warning. Beware of a big bluff. He sent her a message. You can't burn bridges for 4 years and then expect to rebuild only with words. Tyler posted this photo with his brother Cameron, and look who's in the middle there. That's John Deaton. What a great photograph at the Bitcoin Nashville. And here's a story that I think is developing and we're going to hear more about. Gavin Newsom is going to sign a bill in a matter of weeks to make it illegal to stop ads using AI voices. Yes, Elon Musk retweeted an altered Kamala Harris campaign ad, and in that video, Harris seemingly exposes herself as an incompetent candidate for the president. The origin of the video was determined that it was from a parody account, but it'll be interesting to see if there are laws put through that try to stop people from using these AI voices. I had to process this strategic Bitcoin reserve that was announced by Lummis, and I'm starting to really warm up to the idea. It's not just the US that is struggling to keep up with soaring inflation prices. It's really a global struggle. And the United States has this record-breaking cost with the national debt reaching unprecedented levels. So I think, more than ever, we probably need to create a brighter future for generations of Americans by diversifying into Bitcoin and securing an economic future. I kind of think we don't have anything to lose here. And on the heels of that announcement, JP Morgan issued a warning to their investors as the U.S. national debt hits just under $35 trillion. It comes from the U.S. Investment Strategy Head, and they break down common concerns, share possible scenarios, and discuss how policymakers and investors might respond. Basically, how worried should you be about the U.S. debt and deficit? It's a pretty long but very good read, and for investors, the message is clear. It is probably prudent to move beyond the traditional 60-40 portfolio, including non-US dollar assets and real assets such as infrastructure, gold, and commodities that can provide a hedge against potential dollar depreciation and inflation. Tax efficiency is also key. As always, understanding that the risk in incorporating them into your planning process is the best way to achieve your financial goals. And with the announcement from Lummis and Trump talking about putting a reserve in Bitcoin, now Hong Kong also is considering using Bitcoin as a national reserve.
The largest stablecoin today is Tether. It has about $120 billion market cap. The second largest is USDC, which is Circle's stablecoin. And many people predict this market is going to grow exponentially from here. I think analysts think it'll be somewhere around $2 to $3 trillion in a handful of years. I think there's going to be multiple players in that space also. Ripple is entering this space. We already use stablecoins in our payment flows for some customers, depending upon the currency pair, the corridors where we're enabling payments for our customers. And so we're already using USDT in some cases, USDC in other cases. And we think it only makes sense for Ripple to be in this market also.
As you heard from Brad Garlinghouse, they're using USD Tether in some of their corridors. And so would Ripple be using Tether if it was a scam? I don't think so. I want to point out a very interesting stat that was brought to light today with some research. There are 52.6 million USDT retail holders with balances under 1,000 on Tron alone. 52 million. Wow. On one network. That's adoption by numbers. Just a few hours ago, there was a big announcement that came out of the XRPL Commons. Exciting news for the XRP Ledger community. Join the very first virtual town hall meeting on September 16th. Wow. Well, you can register and you can submit your most burning questions, and they asked to gather and share the insights. Well, I registered and I put my question in, and this is my burning question. I'd like to know what strategies is XRPL Commons implementing to ensure the success of the XRP Ledger is less dependent on Ripple? That's my big question. And to take you out on this video is going to be Raul and the CEO of Binance. You're going to like this clip for sure, but I do want to tell you that just catch some of the Olympics. I don't know about you, but I had a great time watching the skateboarding event last night. Japan brought home 2 medals, a gold and a silver. It was very fun to watch. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.
You've got an ability to create enormous wealth on a distributed basis to all sorts of people who are not included. My personal view is this industry goes from a $2.5 trillion industry today and probably hits about 100 trillion by about 2032 or so. That's just extrapolating the normal adoption curve, not doing anything crazy. That growth from 2.5 trillion to 100 trillion would be the fastest, largest accumulation of wealth in all human history. But for once, it's in the hands of the many. This was a retail revolution. The retail front-ran the institutions. So people have this once-in-a-lifetime chance to be able to invest in this infrastructure layer of the internet and have an ownership of it. And that is incredibly egalitarian and democratic in ways that the financial system has not been.
Yes. As you so elegantly put it, right? This is the only asset class where the retail has front-run the institution. All the asset class is the institution that adopt it and then try to sell it to the retail, right? So this is a fascinating industry to watch. And I've seen crypto, I've traveled the world quite extensively. I've seen crypto changes the life of so many people and so many people to come. And that is part of the excitement for me as well.
I get stopped everywhere in the world that I travel and people say, thank you for changing my life. It's not me. I didn't change it. Crypto changed people's lives. It literally has done. I think all of us can take away some pride in the small part we all play in that journey of changing lives. And that's the bigger thing. That's what gets me out of bed in the morning and makes me think, you know what, this is a really exciting thing. And also just the cool people in the space. It's just a really good industry.
That's true. We have a lot of very good, cool people in this space. And that's part of the fun of this industry.
Yeah. Richard, fabulous talking to you. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for your time today and looking forward to seeing where everything goes. And good luck.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Raul. Look forward to meeting you in person.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll see you soon.
Yeah.